Then stand to my course and welcome back to another episode of Rogue Tech as we continue the campaigns of Coppertop's Cannoneers and our Solaris adventure. As it has been, we have been on this planet for the past little while, making a buku amount of money. Hello, Kelger, welcome to the stream. A buku amount of money, which has allowed us to purchase quite a few things. We're now moving on to our next medical bay. We've bought several pieces of equipment and a brand new chaparral, which I'm finally going to actually be able to field because I have been looking to expand our artillery non-mech forces considerably as of late, and we're working more and more towards that, and today we're going to see what we can pull off with that. So, 2-skull mission, 1.28 million C-bills. We're spending about 300-ish thousand on it. A little bit more than I otherwise would have liked, but I kind of mostly filled out the vehicle lance, so there was that. Anyway, let's get into it. Man, I go to sleep one night and you buy chaparral. You were here for that! Or at least I think you were here for that. It was a long stream. It was a very long stream. I think we streamed for what, like 7 hours? 8 hours? I think it was like 8 hours. It was crazy. I don't know if we'll be doing that again tonight. It's a possibility. After all, it is now Saturday, so most people will be enjoying their evening rather than a Wednesday where people are like, why is he streaming like super long on a Wednesday? This makes no sense. So we're going to have to, 1, find a location for the enemy. 2, find a location for our artillery to hide behind. I like this rock formation. I was forgotten. And 3, we're going to kill every single one of them. It's going to be great. At least, I hope it's going to be great. We'll find out just how great this will be. So we're just going to place that unit there, and then the support unit over here, so that they can basically hide behind rocks. And we're not actually looking to see the enemy at the very beginning. I mean, it would be like, hello, Heaven Car, welcome to the stream. It would be nice to see them from the beginning, but it also, you know, is not a requirement. Also, it would allow me to keep my chaparral a little bit better hidden. If we zoom right on in, we can see our chaparral in all of its beautiful glory.
Well,
All of those arrow missiles. And then back here is our sort of light artillery vehicle. Although now that I'm starting thinking about it, clearly our light carrier has an internal combustion engine, but I don't know if our chaparral does. We are going to want to move into a position where we're not reliant on internal combustion engines. That way we don't have to worry about what happens when we place ourselves in a zero atmosphere environment. But yeah, for now, it's working quite nicely. Hello, Antonides, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're all having. And hello, Shadow Swordmaster. Anyone else? I don't think so. I think it's just us in our private little world. So let's go figure out. Oh, we are actually within contact of the enemy. There he is. I was so silly for not noticing. What are you? I'm gonna guess, and this is based on things that we've been learning. This is a Phoenix. And he's already got an injury, so this pilot clearly not on his A game. Got a king crab back here. I'm gonna bet that it's probably a Halopolis, although I've got no idea. It is moving at an 11, so that is pretty low actually. That could actually be a king crab. If it is, we're gonna nuke it because it needs to die. Anyway, reserve. I just got back from watching the BattleTech AMA. Oh, I have not watched it. I will wait for somebody to summarize it. That will be my plan. Maybe Critical Rocket will summarize. That would be perfect for me. So. Hopefully, the answers that you received were excellent in hearing. Please tell me they were excellent. Please tell me that it's not, like, all horrible. Like, in fact, we are getting rid of all of these mechs and everything bad. It's very interesting. Okay, interesting is an interesting turn of phrase. It can mean anything from, oh my god, this is fantastic and really cool, to, uh-oh, what are they doing? Complete with all the what's in that. This prowler has fused with the rock. He is perfectly hidden. Hello, Talik, welcome to the stream. You join us right as we notice this perfectly camouflaged prowler, clearly driven by John Cena himself. I am spending all day playing with a 1-year-old. I was doing that earlier today. My back and my knee are killing me. She's not 1. She's let's see, the 12. Today's April. 16 months. They talk about recognition guides and past TROs. I see. Are they like past TROs are bad and we should never pay attention to them again? Or are they like, we're going to use these moving forward? Oh, yours too. Nice. December birthdays. Woo. Play with children or live without pain. That's pain. It is. She is adorable. She is so excited. She loves running around places, half pronouncing words. It's adorable. Totally worth it. I highly recommend it if you ever have the chance. So, I still don't know what he is. It's still not clear. We're gonna have to wait until next turn to figure that out, apparently, which is gonna be a little bit of a pain. It's more of using the format of past TROs to help out with the recognition guides. Oh, so they're gonna maintain like the format, like fonts and stuff? Is that what they're saying? Oh, actually, one thing that I kind of wish that they would do is previous data sheets. I'm thinking like stuff like the Bush Wars one is really annoying because it's written from a first-person perspective. So if you're looking to just easily get information, it's not fun. I would like them to actually do something a little bit more like quote-unquote historical, I guess, with the way in which they write things. Alright, first shot you've ever made, it's going to be against a target that you can't see. You have 10 standards, 5 guideds. So, yeah, let's go hit you in the distance. Way up high in the really close. And that was, how bad? How bad was that? That was not terrible. You actually did manage to dish out a full bar of stability pain. Looks like we do have a carrier over here that we're going to want to take care of. It doesn't look too dangerous, though, because he's got gun barrels. Direct fire carriers, not so worried about. Indirect fire carriers, I considerably worry about. And we got a weird little tank in here. So the enemy had a similar idea to me. Bring down your general costs by fueling things that don't actually mech. 10 kilograms of fun. Woo! Heavy. I still want to target Mr. U in the back. We shall go with... No, we'll go with flares, actually. Because that'll make them easier to spot. I keep meaning to look this up if flares actually like do that, but we may as well just blanket the entire area. Speaking of artillery, we're continuing the trend with the Holopolis. We're not stopping. More artillery.
Firing on target.
I will add all of the artillery in the universe.
What's up, boss?
And then finally, even more artillery. That's how this works. That was the plan.
Roger.
The enemy did not realize it until it was far too late, and now they shall suffer. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to lob more artillery on you because I can't actually see you, which is a bit of a problem. Hello, Humongous. Welcome to the stream.
Reporting. Negative damage.
And way cuter than myself.
Receiving you.
That's the thing about kids. They're always way cuter. Keep running. Target forward. What do you got? Light ultra rotary. I can spin up. I'll keep the target lock on just in case. Oh, wow. He actually got a target lock. That's pretty good.
Waiting for orders.
Considering the turn start, I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. I'm pretty impressed, actually, that he managed to hit that target at all. We should probably not build up too much heat. It is a desert. Deserts mess with our heat curve pretty bad. And so we're going to have to keep that in mind as we move forward. Fujin also will probably not end up shooting this turn. If it does, it'll just be the energy weapons. Because the accuracy on the main cannon is just, wow, that medium improved heavy laser isn't even in range. So yeah, nothing. From the top, still at 21, Rubik's Cube being piloted by a master pilot. That, of course, being Simber. Alright, so what are you? You are a King Crab, but you are the primitive King Crab. You're the King Crab Zero. Back here, we have a Phoenix. Interesting. And a Hetzer LRM. That's where his LRM strikes came from. Medium rifle carrier. That's mostly ignorable. The Prowler is, again, mostly ignorable, but we can see it. So 2 Phoenixes. A light rocket carrier. Ah, that would be painful. And they do have a Holopolis themselves. So we actually have very similar design ethos on our lances. Partly because I don't have anything better, but also because, I mean, we're using similar ideas of indirect firepower to save the day. Mine's just better than yours. The blasting into the side of that Prowler, nah, not killing him yet, but we're going to work on that one. Oh wait, never mind, he was terrified. He knows of our reputation, clearly. He understands exactly what he's getting himself into, and he's like, nope, not having it. We're going to continue our way up the hill. At the moment, nobody can see us unless we're flying, which is totally fine. Sure, we'll go after the rifle carrier. Should be able to bust you up without too much trouble, especially if we run that rack. 44% is not great. I don't want to waste quad missiles on it, though. I will Warlord, though, for a little bit greater accuracy. And then 50%, we'll hit with 320 damage, theoretically. If we get lucky, we'll kill him. If we don't, then it's just going to hurt him. Okay, we did not get lucky. In fact, we got unlucky. And so the actual amount of damage that the medium rifle carrier actually took, that's so great. Fujin, a little bit of light damage. Somebody is, oh right, the King Crab Zero has a Thunderbolt launcher on it, which is pretty fun. And I kind of want to build a design with Thunderbolts. It's just we never seem to build them. We never go in that direction, you know? Generally, like, the scatter of LRMs is more useful to us, and the further we get along, the even more useful that will become. Alright, find me Mr. King Crab. Yeah, he's got a Thunderbolt 10. That is 60 damage if it hits you. That is no joke. So honestly, I actually think it's a pretty good crab. However, I do want to make sure that we start killing these carriers, because these carriers are pretty weak, actually. So if we can just start getting shells around them. Wow, that was nowhere near. that was not great either. But if we can get enough shells starting to get around targets, we can actually make a little bit of... Oh, that's what I forgot. I should have added in the summoner, because the summoner is now also an artillery vehicle. Chaparral getting shot at, that is not comfortable, and that is a second Thunderbolt, so... Okay. We've got more people with Thunderbolts, and that concerns me. Light Rocket here. King Crab. King Crab has Thunderbolt. Palopolis does not. Oh, the Phoenix! Ew. And they're both Phoenix KTs. He's got 3 Thunderbolts on the field,
Commander.
and that's actually going to be really effective anti-light artillery.
Roger that.
Okay, that's bad. You're not allowed to kill my people. That's a rule.
Got it.
Right, that's going to hit somewhere. Oh, that'll actually hit dead on. Pretty good. We have a new tasking. Oh, thank you for going right next to the KT. We got to get up this hill quickly. We must do so efficiently, with alacrity, as one might say. Because if we don't, then our artillery is going to get counter-artied, because his artillery, or at least his counter-battery capability, is actually better than ours. Which has me worried. So I'm going to keep on the move. I don't really need accurate fire from these things. I just need generic fire. So let's start dishing out more. We're probably going to see you soon. I might see the King Crab. But we're not doing enough to the King Crab anyway to actually cause any hits. So I think I may have to retask to their lighter elements. This rocket carrier in particular has considerable concern for me, because as you can see, mine dispenser 15s.
Acknowledged.
If I can get some close-in fire, I might actually be able to kill him. Yeah, it's going to require a pretty decent amount of luck, though. Can I get up to 3? Like a dune buggy. That is one of the fun things about it. Is it's just so fast. We're gonna cycle through all of them back to airburst, because airburst against vehicles is actually not terrible, considering that it breaks it up into basically just a whole bunch of cluster shells, which is really fun. No, I just don't know it's here. Well, you see, that's what powers it. The game realizes that a Durando is here, and then it provides the headshots based on that. Alright, Hetzer LRM I'm not super worried about. I am worried about this. I should have tasked more to this rocket carrier from the get-go. It was very stupid of me not to. If those Thunderbolts hit, they will probably kill. I don't have a little armor there, Lopless. Oh, they're recognizing the threat. They know it's there, and they want it. Okay, artillery. Dead on. Very nice. We got to get up this hill. We got to get up this hill quickly. We got to make sure that we are terrorizing people as best as we can without being stupid about it. So, I mean, let's do that. Obviously, twins, open up.
I copy.
It's an 82% and he missed one, so that's not great.
Ready for orders.
The Talus will actually have a target on this one. Unfortunately, the Talus is in line with Texas Red. I'm not all about that. That's a problem. That's a problem in the making that we want to avoid. I'm going to switch to fire and forget mode. The additional missiles is more than enough for me to consider the accuracy debuff to be fine. And we're just going to 3 damage from these missiles is actually pretty good. I kind of wish I... Ooh, he's already in steady. Light carrier. We've got to use speed to our advantage. We don't normally have to do this. Normally we get to sit still. But today, oh boy, today, we're going to drown you in fire today is what we're going to do.
Got it.
It doesn't really matter to him. Like, he's not that vulnerable to flames, unfortunately. But at the same time, it's like, please work quickly. All right, I know I said that I wanted to focus on this rock carrier, and I'm just not. But at the same time, sometimes you do have to go after the target that is even more mean. Even if the support target over there is going to cause just nothing but pain and trouble for me. Alright, so I don't want to get that close. Getting that close might be foolish. So we'll swing out over here. We'll target you. Light A missile rack, because you are very vulnerable. I'm even going to throw the Warlord in on it. And then we're just going to keep on spitting and see what they can break. A solid number of hits, but it didn't get the air-to-air ones. Ooh, if I have the angle, I will indeed have an angle. Perfect. One of the great things about the Rack 5 is it's got a really nice range on it. So even though I'm back here, I've still got a 50% chance of hitting. I'm throwing the quads and the tandems, and we got ourselves a party. Heck, I'm even going to throw in the light A's, and we're going to see just how much damage we can shovel down his throat. Oh, we broke off an arm at the very least. Actually, no, that should be a torso based on the stability damage that he's currently showing. And a knockdown. Okay. Doing good. King Crab, not having a good time. More damage on through his open center torso, light rocket carrier. This is my greatest fear. Ooh, baby. We don't want that to happen again. Alright, Phoenix gonna come up. Phoenix gonna open fire on the AWACS. AWACS luckily has more than enough capability to handle that. Unfortunately, that's the only flare launch we're gonna get. Oh no, it's not! He gets to shoot quite a few flares actually. But there is at least one more carrier. Oh, this could be bad. We gotta hope for a really good shot with the artillery. We're gonna go over back to standard mode, target center torso, and the odds are not great. That was no, and that was good. Okay, we got it. So we took out their biggest swinging stick. So now I clearly want to go after that light rocket carrier because that light rocket carrier is still packing his mine dispensers, and I do not want those mine dispensers to be utilized. We know what sort of pain those bring.
Confirmed.
Oh, camera change. Oh, nice shot.
Nice.
Oh, that was a dead-on hit. He's almost on through. Holopolis going to come up with his own counter battery. Getting close to the ship roll on that one. But he is cooking. So he's been very, very aggressive with that. Medium rifle carrier, opening fire. He's trying to go anti-aircraft on that AOX, but it is not working quite out well for him. Should be able to clean up the light rocket carrier on this coming round. The Holopolis will probably be an important target. Although, more counter battery. Stop it! Hopefully these Thunderbolts do not find home. If they do, we are so screwed. I need more speed than that, Texas Red. I need greatness and speed. 3 at the least. Otherwise, you're gonna get filled full of holes. No, that's the best you got, huh? Alright, I'm gonna throw in some Phantom Mech for a little bit of extra electronic warfare goodness. And then we're gonna hang back a little bit. Hopefully the trees mess with their firing angle enough in order to really make it not work. See if we can't clear him out. Okay, he's out. So we've got 2 counter batteries and an actual artillery. And I really do view Thunderbolts as being pretty close to counter battery for light artillery pieces. The Holopolis is much more of a big deal. He handles anything he wants. But other than that, we should actually have a pretty decent round of shooting. Oh, his back's pretty badly damaged. Let's open up and see if we can't break this thing before we can actually get anything on through us. Because he has the capability.
Commander.
He has the means to ruin everything. You know what? It might just be a good idea. We're going to come around here. I knew that we were going to do that because I'm going to spice that thing. I'm just going to hit everybody around here. Improve anything that we can. Just make all the targeting solutions as accurate as possible. The only thing he was going to do was reduce their accuracy a little bit. It's not that much. So I kind of feel like that is the more efficient use of our capabilities. I'm glad I double checked that because I wasn't actually in a targeting position to go after you, which I want to. Oh, of course, my gun is jammed. Mine dispensers. Let it rip. Make them have to go through the mines. Now, I also have to go through the mines, but the difference is I don't mind if I don't go through the mines. So, we're fine with that, right? Right? We're all happy? We're all happy campers here? Alright, keep up the fire. We're still not going to use our Warlord because I think I'm going to use it in the next 3 turns. How did you handle the 8-hour stream? Did you feel it in the morning? It was okay. I was able to handle it. I'm gonna... Okay, good. Didn't hit us. I was a little bit worried for the chaparral. So, not quite sure how we're gonna do it. I might be testing it again today. It'll depend to see how things are working out for me. So, light carrier continuing his press on forward. Now this Holopolis is already on fire. So we're going to throw in a lot more fire. How are you enjoying the burn? It's not as burny as I wanted it to. My Holopolis, however, about to be in a good position as well. He can also contribute to the burn, which would be pretty funny to me actually. So fire and heat, exactly what we want to bring in combination. Oh, that was a good hit, and that was close enough to cause more fire effect.
Scored a critical hit.
So all of this is just fiery mines. That's what driving through it, taking all kinds of damage. I love it.
Yeah.
Chaparral, continue your evasive maneuvers.
Copy that.
Full speed, trying to dodge, make sure the enemy doesn't actually get a good line of sight or target on us, and whip it good.
Engaging target.
Oh shoot! Apparently that cleans back. The more the merrier. I love these trees. Well, I'm happy to enjoy them. Medium rifle carrier again. Gonna. Oh, actually no, he's got a Texas Red. I thought he was going after the Fujin up here.
Armor.
Okay, you're passing through zone. He's gonna go full attack, and didn't actually work for him. Lovely. And that's a shutdown. Ooh, that was a critical mistake. The time for our attack has come. So yes, death will come for ye. Oh, more counter battery. Fingers crossed. Whew. Coming short. I wish things that clear mines versus some of the things do not. It's more consistent. I mean, I think it does tell you. It says like high explosive overhead does clear mines or something like that. So I'm not exactly like miffed or anything. Like I knew there was a halfway decent chance that would happen, but at the same time, it would have been nice if we had kept the mines in place because they were doing some good work. Target a center torso. Kill one of the lasers. Ooh, that looked like it was a solid punch in the gut.
Ready for orders.
Talos, are you going to be able to finish this off? I have dreams and beliefs and hopes. Target this. Turn off the medium improve. Actually, can I shut off the re-engineered? Yeah, we should be able to pull that off. The shutdown on a 10. It's a little close. Does that help you at all? I just don't want to risk it. It's too much. If he shuts down, he's in so much trouble. There we go. Micro missiles for the crits. PPC clear mines? Yes, PPC's clear mines. Wait, not all? Wait, not all? I am confused by this. Which PPCs don't clear mines?
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Alex, you did a phenomenal job of letting everybody know that they were on notice. Now you're going to spin around back high kiss. You're going to target target the Phoenix in front. Because the Phoenix in front is actually maneuvering for a shot, and I don't want that.
Firing is
Okay.
target. I'm out of long-range missiles.
Oh! He fired his air-to-air missiles. And what did they do? SRM ammo. He set it off. Okay. That's one way of dealing with them.
Let's do this.
Let's get the Rubik's Cube in range. So most of their counter battery is now gone.
Got it.
How did you pull that off, ammo crit? It was the air-to-air missiles. The air-to-air missiles actually do an okay amount of damage. It's just they generally won't hit unless you're targeting air targets. And then we hit the ammo. And now we're going after this Phoenix to make sure that he understands. You are not going after my little vulnerable squishies in back. Stop going for my little vulnerable squishies in back. Okay. Caprol's taking a little damage. Hello, Noble. Welcome to the stream.
By.
Hopefully things are good with you. Gonna keep pressing, keep pushing, keep focusing. Hi, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Arrow Inferno? I don't really want the Infernos. I want the actual exploding.
Knocking on target.
Give me the explodey bits. That was very short, but okay.
That hit something good.
So we have nice crits going all around. Hetzer all around. Still not a good shot. Okay, both of his legs are open because of the mines, probably. Let's be honest. It's probably the fault of the mines, and I love it.
Confirmed.
Ooh, we're a little less maneuverable than I otherwise would want to be. We're going to go full airburst on this one, I think. Just make him really suffer. 43% on airburst rounds. Oh, this ought to be good. Yep, that should be a knockdown, or darn near enough close to it. Oh, that was very close, actually. Alright, so my left side is actually getting pretty beat up.
Good to go.
Hi, you're dead now. I know that you know this, but I figured it would be a good time to remind you of just how dead you actually were. Oh, no, he's actually not dead. Holy crap. He's only missing his arm and, probably a leg. So down he goes, he suffers, he falls. Chavarel, continue to drive. Okay, that's a little short. I didn't realize that I'd missed the 3, down to a 2. Target a center torso. Can I throw a guided in there? 23%. Yeah, not gonna happen. So basically the guided's only if he actually gets close and looks at me. That was bad. That was bad, and you should feel bad. It's a real shame that I can't give him more like support ammunition types. Texas Reds point defense has him covered. I can't wait to see Artie mine layers on our site. Can be less. I like how Airburst looks. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Ow! Would you please?
Took a hard hit there.
He did 45 damage with that shot. That was impressive, considering I was in cover. And so that should have reduced all the damage from all the incoming fire. Oh, but clearly that was a level of pain I was not prepared for. Right, target you center torso, large improves. Are we gonna cook? Yeah, go for
Aye,
it.
aye.
How is he not dead? Mainly because we missed. We
Critical
didn't
hit,
actually hit his center torso,
My mech
which
is
would have
overheating.
killed him. But hey, such is life. I'm in a really terrible position. I should not have come here. But you know what? Let that gun spin. And yeah, we'll go Warlord on this. See if we can't increase our accuracy chance. 59 versus 71. It's a 12% increase. Nah, I'll keep the fire for good going. I see red numbers. I like it when I see red numbers on vehicles.
Scored a critical hit.
Unfortunately, he's still alive. Hey, Max. Go for the engine crit. I believe in you. Target that center torso. How much leg you got? You got 25 leg and 39 CT. I'll target the center torso just for the chance of actually killing him.
Firing.
Because he may crit the core and that'll kill him. How is he not ejected? He is confident in his abilities. And he believes that with a little bit of luck, grit, and determination, he too can pull through. Pull off the offset that nobody realized was coming.
Moving fast.
It's really tempting. But at the same time, or I could shoot all of my guns and not kill him either. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I have people for
On
this.
my way.
This is why I have people for this.
Roger.
Now you die. How are you not dead? Fail?
Critical hit, Commander.
No,
Right
no,
shoulder.
he's feeling it. Wow. It looks like it's all up to you. Kill him.
Engage.
Thank you. Jeez, that was way more. I'm
Vehicle
confident that he's dead. I mean, I may not actually get around to him, unfortunately.
Moving out.
What do you got left? Yeah, you got no guns left, so I'm not even going to prioritize you. You're not important. You are, though. That was super short. And that killed the target. Lovely. Did I kill both targets? No, it did not. The Chaparral, last shot is yours. Send it. Beautiful. Artillery saves the day. Victory is assured, thanks to the power of artillery. So, by my math, we have 2 artillery mechs, 2 artillery vehicles, one of which is light artillery, to be fair. I would like to get more. I am very much in the market for more artillery, in case anybody happens to be selling. Daddy would like a lot of artillery. How much artillery? So by the end of this, I would like at least an entire lance of artillery, if not 6 mechs worth of artillery. The balance that we had back in the way long ago, the balance that we had was pretty much, I believe it was 6 out of 8 mechs were artillery. And then they added in a vehicle lance. So I would like at least the vehicle lance to be made up of mostly artillery by the end of this, mainly because that's the only way to survive. With the new vehicle destruction rules, like, if you're not bringing artillery, I'm not interested. Unless you're a VTOL with some armor. There's a reason I don't really feel that warrior. The warrior also would not give me enough cash, so I'm not going to sell it. Texas Red took a little bit of damage, 2 days worth, and other than that, he's fine. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Command center. What else we got? So we are running through. We got a... we learned our lesson. We did. We tried. We failed. It was bad. 1.5 skull. 4-way. So this is a direct 4v4. I could do that. Yeah, the pay isn't that much different. It's literally a difference of 55,000 civils, which is nothing. It's nothing. I don't have this many pilots anymore. And this is a 4v4, yes? Yes, it is. So I'm actually not even going to use that many mechs. How many people we got? We got Flimsy, we got Clueless. Get over here, Clueless. Pilot can't mech. Oh, that's why. Okay. Flimsy, we got Clueless, we got Holy, and we got Humongous. Who else we got? We also got Lowbrow and Not So Noble. So we're bringing Noble. It's a good training mission for Noble. And let's see. What mechs should I bring? I mean, I could just go Rubik's Cube. This is 12,000. This is 10,000. Rubik's Cube, Jalapa, Chaparral, and the light mortar carrier? Switch these two because at least Humongous has something for his good every stat. This might work. And it's only 112,000. Light carrier and Jabby. Of course. Of course we're bringing the light carrier and the Chaparral. It's so cheap. It's 12,000 to place an Arrow 4 on the field. Like, in these mission types where we're trying to field an economical lance, that's huge. I should mothball like 2 Sun Spiders. We don't have a second lance or first lance. The Halopolis might be a bit overkill on that, but it's also like super cheap. I'm going for cheap. I don't want to spend no money. I am the thriftiest person in all of okay, that's a lie. That is a lie. I cannot claim to be the thriftiest person in all of Solaris. There are many people who on Solaris who are much, much thriftier than I. Your ejection seats are real. There are people who would skimp on that. I am not one of them. Mainly because I want the pleasure of being able to deck you myself if you ever eject from one of my mechs. So now I need to research what the heaviest Arrow 4 carrier vehicles are and get all of them. That is a good question. What are the heaviest Arrow 4s? There's gotta be a dual Arrow 4 carrier. If there's not, somebody needs to make one. Or somebody needs to make it so that I can make vehicles, and I will build one. Because I would totally do that. A third Sun Spider loot box is getting boring. Yeah, we got one too. It was a little bit like, so the Sun Spider is a Shade custom. Like that particular Sun Spider is by Shade because he wanted to make a society mech that he hoped people would like. The problem is once you get your third Sun Spider, it stops feeling special. Like if we had gotten one of those, I would treasure it like a golden god. But we have 3. Maybe Holy should be a fake one. Plans have one, that one that begins with X. Oh, right. Yeah, God, that thing. Oh, I hated that thing so much. It was so painful to fight. And it started showing up everywhere. Yeah, it's like the hexaphotal or something like that. It's something along those lines. Impronounceable. Unless you know the language. Hello. Oh, no. Oh, no. We don't want to be this close. Not with the artillery anyway. That's actually a major problem. I stupidly did not think this deployment through well enough. So we've got a Ostwar. Yeah, Ostwar. That looks to be a Dervish. Bandit probably. Knowing my luck, it's Bandit. If it is Bandit, those vehicles are dead. And a Bradford. I have no idea what a Bradford is, to be honest.
I'm listening.
Alright, Rubik's Cube. I think I have to move the Rubik's Cube just to be a big tanky old shoot at me. But I don't want to show my side. Heck no.
Yep.
Not to an undamaged Ostwar. I'm not feeling happy about it not being Bandit. Oh, we got a hit with one of the Auto again. The Strider Siege vehicle has an optional artillery trailer with 2, but the vehicle plus its trailer is 200 tons. Oh, don't, stop. Not him, please. Anything but him. They recognize the danger.
Yeah.
Halopolis, move. Again, I'm trying to present a nice juicy target for you to try and kill. However, we do now know that that is not Bandit, because Bandit brings all the fire.
Yeah.
We hit him with the large laser? Really? Nice. No, not him. Anyone but him. I'm not happy. I am so not happy with what I've done.
Hey.
I have made a critical error. Like a truly, truly critical error.
Oh boy, here we go.
So I want to smoke you up, actually. Flare, flare, flare! Yes, turn that all into just burned out wasteland. The Bradford will also shoot the Chaparral with accurate thunderbolts. Sandra says you're thinking of the Huitz Zilo Pokchili. There was somebody who was in our stream once who like actually spoke that language, or at least like that was his area of study. And so like he could tell us, and he was laughing at us. He was laughing at us because of how poorly we pronounce it. It was kind of funny actually, to be honest. Run away! There's no way that this breaks contact. Run.
Double time.
I don't care
Let's
if you
go.
can't see the target.
Right here.
Rubik's Cube. You jammed an Ultra? Oh, right, because Holy's driving. Holy's got a gunner of 13. How do you jam an Ultra?
Confirmed.
Never mind, I take it back. How you jam my Ultras? Yeah, let's rip you up.
Here you go.
Oh, it's a Bradley. That's cool. I knew it was some Aztec name.
Vehicle kill for me.
Lost door backing up. Okay, so I think we did hide it because he is engaging the Rubik's Cube now. So this is going to wind up being more expensive than I otherwise wanted it to be, but that's my own fault. I wasn't careful enough. A Shadowhawk. It's a Shadowhawk just running. Interesting decision.
I'll try.
Start moving around. Hi, Mr. Dervish, sitting in your own little fire. Why do I have such terrible chances to actually hit you? Barbecue. Incoming barbecue just for you. Okay, it opened up it a little bit, but he's now surrounded by fire. So if he wants to go anywhere, he must burn himself. Maybe he could do something like that. They really want it dead. I don't blame them. I know the power of chaparrals.
Orders.
But they're doing what I do to them, which is just keep shooting at them, because eventually they're gonna stop moving.
On my way.
Target you. Direct. I mean, I could go for a shape charge. It just would not hit. So. Good, close, good.
Yes,
Wonderfully
Commander.
done. And now you are no longer evasive, so when the chaparral comes spinning on in,
copy.
taking aim at you, he'll have a 7.7% chance of hitting that. The reasons why, in case anyone was wondering, is the weapon accuracy is +5, no visual +5, no self indirect fire, sensors impaired into a forest, and height difference. All for a shot modifier of +14. That's pretty bad.
Confirmed.
That's really bad, actually. Cool game.
Yeah.
You are off steady. That means Rubik's Cube gets to have a nice little advantage when he just decides he's going to absolutely positively mess you up. And that's what he's going to do.
Confirmed.
In case you were wondering. So, enjoy. Oh, yeah, that did not work out well for you.
Took him down.
Ostwar is down, which leaves the Dervish who is fleeing. They're all running. They're just running to try and damage my chaparral. Okay, no hits. We're good. We're good. We're solid. We can actually now start moving back up the mountain, which I do intend to do, because I want to take the high ground. We also, burned the mountain down,
Yes,
but
Commander.
that's another problem. Issue, consequence.
On my way.
Indirect weapons. Cycle. Dervish or Shadowhawk. Dervish.
Target.
So they're both primitive. Oh, that was close. That was very close.
No.
We're dealing with a whole bunch of primitives, which is rather amusing to me. The Ostwar was not primitive, but the Dervish was, the Shadowhawk was, and the Bradford was just kind of embarrassingly bad. We're gonna do some flare and some air burst and try.
Enough.
A little bit of damage, just sort of dishing it out,
52 ammo. Good to go.
increasing bit by bit. Chaparral gonna take aim, 0.9%,
Target confirmed.
but that was close. I'll take it.
Commander.
Back to the top, Rubik's Cube. Most of the fire has dissipated by now, which is good. Probably, yeah, not gonna be able to get a direct line of sight,
Roger that.
but I can just move up here and we'll engage like so.
On the
Oh wow, his back is nearly gone. So this Dervish very much
Scored a
suffering already.
critical hit.
Although he's gonna be able to keep running. I wouldn't recommend it, but you do you, I suppose. Chaparral, meanwhile, in the middle of all pain. Also got wrecked by the cube. That's what it does. We smash it into things, and eventually it explodes.
Ready for orders.
Jab, continue to shoot.
Moving to position.
Yes, the Dervish. 13%. Wow, you still got him with some splash, which is pretty impressive.
Inflicted some heavy
Although that was a really bad shot, so there's that.
Confirm.
One walk forward.
I copy.
Artillery is God.
Damn.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Artillery, pure God
Okay.
and goodness. It knows it's superior, and we
Okay.
utilize it as such. Alright, I guess we're just gonna throw out standard rounds.
Yay.
Let's see what we can do with that. Nothing apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have direct line of sight from above
got
you
it.
on a side.
think,
This
don't
is a
shoot,
combination of
just
things
run.
that is really bad for you. And you're not actually in cover either. Yeah. Yeah, that's an easy way of making about 900,000 C-bills. I'll take it. Take it every day of the gosh dang week. Although I think now, at this point, our entire stable is down, except for like 2 pilots, but I don't have the means of doing those special missions anymore. We don't get to cheese the game like we used to. Minimal damage. Never hit a man with glasses. Hit him with a baseball bat. Exactly, easy money. To be fair, a lot of Solaris has been easy money, so we do need to move on. We're just keeping a pit stop here so that we can like tank up on some cash and parts and repairs to our ship. The repairs to the ship is the big one. I want to be able to move past having to worry about having to spend 1 million or so C-bills on upgrading the really important bits. So, restoration, taking planets from Lao. That tells horses, stealing stuff. 15,000, so we definitely made more than 900,000 C-bills. Who's untired in the barracks? Clueless isn't, and lowbrow isn't. You know, if we did a low if there's a low enough difficulty one, I might be able to turn that into 4x4 3-way, 4x4 3-way. We might be able to do this. We might have a chance. So we will need Clueless as our vehicle pilot, Lowbrow as a mech pilot, and Stormwind as a mech pilot. So this is not exactly the greatest combination of people. It is a 4v4v4, which is something we're going to want to keep in mind. The Sunder is of course off now, so we don't get to use it. Might be a good idea to pull out Absolute Missile Madness, but that's 62,000 C-bills in its own right. Oh, but it would be safe. That's kind of the thing, like it's a safe choice. Ebon Jag might be a good one. Light carrier mortar. Can I do it for under 100,000? No, it's 124 if I do that. That brings me to under 100,000. Shappy and 2X. I don't want to bring the Chaparral because they prioritize the target too much. The Arrow 4. So that would bring us up to 119. That's still higher than I wanted to be. Sun Spider? Oh, Sun Spider's 110. Come on, I want an under 100,000 C-bills without resorting to the Corsair. I can do it with the Corsair. So the Corsair and the Holopolis will let me do it. The Vulture will get to 108. The Vulture's not bad. So the Vulture right now is Hyper Assault Gauss Rifle 30 and 2 Heavy Larges improved, which is not terrible. A Sun Spider would be better. Affelman? Oh, that's 112. Get down to 108 if I use the Sun Spider. That might be the best way to go. Sun Spider does like a little bit in the damage dealing department. I know, that's such an odd thing to say. Is the Rifleman pricey since it's not Omni? Yeah, it's pricey unfortunately. Because it's got all that society gear in it, and that's the thing that kills it. So, twin large super laser, twin light ultra assault Gauss rifle. So, could bring out you. 96. It's a good mech. The Talus is a solid mech. It generally will not let you down if you use it in the right situations. The problem with this Lance is it doesn't have a big damage ripper, so it might suffer a little bit in that category. Also, who wants to play on par with people when you can be superior to them? I think I'll lean into Sun Spider. It's 108, it's 8,000 more, but I think I can make it work. Hello, Brick. Welcome to the stream. You join us again on Solaris as we battle our way through things. So the last 3 pilots, and then we need to just take a couple of days off. Everybody gets a week, so it's basically 1 day on, 7 days off, or 5 days off or so. And sometimes you don't even fight that week if we're having a really bad week. So hopefully everything will go out perfectly fine. And we're going to keep keeping an eye on new air support assets, because that Ifrit ruins my soul, the fact that it was destroyed. It kills me. It kills me deep inside. Because I like that Ifrit. That Ifrit was really good. That Ifrit was solid. And now it's dead. Sounds like we need an Inner Assault to be a cheap tank. We have 2. So, we have 2 Inner Assaults, which are fairly cheap. And one of them is off right now. It's the Sunder. And the other one is unfortunately equipped with weapon systems that do not work towards the idea of a cheap, cheerful tank. The Corsair's twin Risk Silver Bullet Gauss rifles were a mistake. They absolutely were a mistake. Sunder's an Omni. I know, but it's still incredibly cheap. Like, the Sunder is stupidly cheap to field because it's got an air-to-axle engine and a double heatsink kit, and that's the only like high-end technology on board. Other than that, it's just Ultra 5s and a snub PPC. Oh, and the clan missile launchers too. But really, the Sunder is very, very cheap and easy to work with mech. Yeah, the Corsair we have. I want to rip out the Gauss rifles. I'm not happy with it. I think that so much more can be done with it using different weapon systems. I would prefer not to have to put in a special engine into it for now, just because that's really expensive, and I don't want to have to spend a couple 100,000 C-bills on things. All right, so where is the enemy? The enemy is over here, according to that. So I would want to place myself secreted away over here. Just check to make sure this is an escape route. This is indeed an escape route. Lovely. We're gonna move fast as we can. Far simpler for like a non-speedy charger. Yeah, the 1A5s will be fine. Great, we can already see them. That wasn't the plan, and that's a chaparral. That wasn't the plan, man. Well, I guess we push.
Double time, let's go.
Yeah, that's the chaparral. That's not what we want to deal with. Oh, standard high explosive, it don't matter? Okay. In that case, let it rip. We hit him a couple of times. Spread out, boys. We're gonna need to avoid it. I'm gonna try and hit it with flares. With my light. Okay, that's a Hellhound. Wow, okay. So they brought the clan tech. They brought an unfortunate amount of clan tech, I might add.
Receiving you.
Like here, it's time to rove. That'll be a 4.
No
4 is
shooting,
good evasion.
just running.
What'd you find?
Got it.
You found a trebuchet. I know what I said before.
I copy.
The plan changed.
One less structure.
There we go. We're gonna give them the big kaboom. Or an energy atlas. Atlases are probably expensive. I base this off purely the idea that an atlas is an atlas, and therefore atlases be expensive, yo. I'm gonna take on faith that you might be unsteady
Already
now.
there.
My faith was sorely wrong. Ooh. The 3% difference for half the damage. Yeah, just keep it normal and... Actually, no, don't even fire the laser. I don't want that laser firing. Just shoot.
Target locked. No time.
Okay, we got some hits on the trebuchet. Good. You're gonna move into that and... Ow.
Systems holding.
But for how long? Okay, yeah, we're out of here. No, you beat me. You've got too many heavy lasers to beat me with. This is the problem. Ow, so much ow.
I'm losing armor bad.
Oh god, you dropped Inferno behind me. That's a dick move if I ever saw one. Where are you gonna go? Come at me, bro. Howard.
Orders.
What are you? Your goblin tank? Yeah, goblins are not that impressive. Alright, Mr. Hellhound. Let's let it rip.
Affirmative.
Hi there. Bolt-on rocket launcher, high explosives in the main bays, and let it rip.
Here we go.
A good amount of damage, but he's not dead.
Reporting. Critical hit.
I want to be on this side of the
SRS
wall.
are out.
Okay, are you gonna shoot me or did you just move? You just moved, okay. I'll take it. Your large laser will become a problem, but not yet, so just give me some time. 100 tons of metal and mine resistance no
Got
matter what
something
mech is
you
formed
want
into. This is true. Sun Spider, I need you through on the other side on this one. It just needs to be. We need to break contact, and that means not bothering with you. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. You know what? High explosives.
Firing full complement.
Hit. Miss off of that. Some heavy
Hey,
damage.
I'm overheating.
You, on the other hand, cannot do that. But you can do this.
On the move.
Aha, we've broken contact. You didn't even realize it was happening. I mean, you did, but... Airburst mode. Let it rip. I'm really disappointed I didn't actually kill you on that one.
Solid connection.
I was kind
on
of
that
expecting
one.
it to happen. But yeah, we've broken contact, which means when this drops in, we're not gonna be there. Oh god, that is just I hate you so much. I don't have a way of dealing with it right now.
Left and right.
Oh, maybe now I do. 4 drops on that one. We took this mission knowing that it was gonna be a bad mission. Like, this was a bad idea, but like I thought I could pull off. How did you? Wait, who's on 19? Oh, these guys beat me on 19. I'm like, wait a second, how did you, of all people, beat me? And turns out he didn't. Turns out his center torso is down to 40 armor, too. Chevy Shay, who are you gonna fight? Who are you gonna shoot? We got an Urban Mech, we got a Hunchback 1G, we got a Jenner, and we got an Urban Mech. So 2 Urban Mech. Oh no, a Dart.
Confirm.
A Dart was the missing piece of the equation. I don't want to be seen by anybody, so I think I'm just gonna pull straight back.
All right, let's move.
Take him at you, and good night.
Firing.
Yeah, ain't nothing left of that one.
Target down.
Waiting for orders.
Sun Spider, get out of the fire, please. Oh god, the fire's killing me.
Going full
A
throttle.
1 dodge, that's not good. Laser off. Luger off. Standards all around. He's gonna be shooting another Inferno at me.
Yes, Commander.
Couldn't get a streak lock on that? Really? Oh, that sucks. Keep the moving.
All right, full speed.
Keep the moving at full speed. Keep it away from the enemy. Airburst on this, we're gonna flare it up. We're gonna make it the biggest, brightest target in the sky. Okay, we killed it. I don't know how, but we did. Hell's Armies, what kind of black sorcery I have to use a mod to pilot portraits to my lance? 3D models look scuffed. What kind of black sorcery do I have to use to mod pilot portraits to my lance? I don't know the answer to that question, to be honest. I know how to mod in company portraits. That's easy. But I'm not sure about pilot portraits. That'd be an interesting question. Alrighty, so they've only just moved, which is really disappointing. I was hoping they would actually engage something. Unfortunately, we have killed a lot of this lance, which is less than ideal, given that we are trying to shoot it as little as possible so that these 2 lances fight and kill each other, but hey, it is what it is. Oh wait, no, we didn't kill it. We killed the trebuchet. Fudge. Hopefully he's going to turn around and he's going to instead shoot at them. Good, thank you. Came close to actually hit him.
It's go
Who's
time.
that? Save editor has the option, but in game I just get white squares.
Yep.
I'm really not sure. I do not know. You need anywhere safe, to be honest. I could ignore this. I do need to equalize this matchup. So I'm fine as long as that artillery is there, so long as it's not shooting at me. We don't know what kind of urban mech that is. That's wonderful to hear. ATM's away. We'll find out through sheer firepower.
Critical hit.
Mine's always worked for me in the past. X moving on 16. That would be our Dart, little friend. Triple energy. I'm gonna hope it's medium lasers. Actually, I could dream that it's smalls, but dreaming does not make it so, unfortunately. But they are gonna hang out inside of the Thunderdome over there. Really? Yes, he missed. He missed, and there's a Sun Spider about to come around the corner. So, probably not his most brilliant plan that he ever tried. I am, however, going to keep this on the move.
Position confirmed.
This thing was designed for urban combat in mind, and I'm going to utilize it for every last moment that we can pull that off. Air burst, and a flare.
Copy that.
To mark everybody out over here. Oh, good. That might even be a knockdown on that urban mech. Perfect. So now his accuracy is completely shot. Although he's still going to hide inside of this, and that's going to be annoying. Which is why I don't want to kill him immediately. He will shell into this insanity. Hopefully. Oh, you're a mine layer. You deserve to die.
Yes, Commander.
Everything that's about to happen to you, it was well earned. Well, hi there. I don't need ERs or any of that. I just need the high explosives. You know what? I don't think you're that tough. Maybe not that. Maybe definitely that. It's unfortunate I have to use this. Wow, never mind. He managed to hit a considerable number of those shots. That dart is heavily damaged, and we should be able to kill him in the next turn. So hopefully you guys will continue to engage each other and let us deal with our work down here. Basically, I want to turn anybody who comes down this street into death people. Yes, yes, continue to engage the downed mech. Perfect, that's a leg. Hopefully that'll make sure that he wants to murder him and not us. Hunchback 1G. Really? Thank you.
Damage is minor, Commander.
He shot his buddy. The damage was not at all. Oh, at least I think he shot his buddy. Hopefully he shot his buddy. Alright, Ebb and Jag. Break contact with the front. Don't want them to see me. Take that shot.
Copy that.
I know I'm shooting over this corner, the shoulder of the Sun Spider. I am aware of this.
10-4.
That's why I used the ATMs, so they would avoid him.
Target down.
Ready for orders.
Sun Spider. And a sneak. All that covert ability. I need to kill one more in order to have it a numbers equalization, but... Ah! You missed! I am going to break you, though, if you keep that up.
That all you got?
I mean, eventually I'm going to kill all of them, but... They don't need to know that yet. That is something for them to learn at a later date. Continue to dodge between the vehicles and our Dune Buddy. Dune Bunny? No, Dune Buggy. Alright, I don't want the airburst, I just want a standard. And let it rip.
Confirmed.
Think that urban mech will survive? Probably, but I mean, we can try. Decent amount of damage getting spread all over the place. I like it.
Got past his armor.
He's moving on one, so the artillery carrier will be able to have a shot on him. Yeah, that wasn't us. That was the goblin or something. And there he dies. Chaparral finishing him off with an arrow. So we have numbers equalized, although it's 2 mechs versus 2 vehicles. To be fair, one of them was an artillery vehicle, but still, it's not a good combination. Okay, I don't know where that went, but clearly into orbit.
Orders?
Start with me, that's right. Begin with moi. Set ourselves up, we're gonna go after that Jenner. Hi, Jenner. Tags on.
Engage target.
Oh, wow,
Enemy
I didn't mean to go that far with it, but I'll take it.
I copy.
Alright, we're just evening the odds is what we're doing.
Acknowledge.
Okay, maybe we're doing a little bit more than evening the odds, but
Inflicted
as
heavy
long as he
damage.
decides that he wants to shoot that arrow at them and not us, I'm happy with that. Oh good, they're sharing 13.
Ready for orders.
Carrier, if you don't mind. Continue to just sprint all over the place. How much damage do you currently have? If I did this, you would die. So go after the chaparral. You gotta start thinning him out. Throw the mines around him, it's not that big of a deal. And we turn on the Shap. Shap's gonna engage him. Hits him, but it doesn't kill him. And now the Hunchback will be able to return fire. Hopefully we'll kill him, or at least severely damage him. These are my prayers. Really? Really? Okay. I mean, if you wanted to sign your own death warrant, you could have told me. I would have given you the steps in the process.
Double time.
Make
Let's
more
go.
you because I can. High explosives with a hag, and that'll finish you off. Beautiful.
Crawler destroyed.
Sun Spider will
long-range
finish
missiles
off
are out.
you. Because you clearly don't know when to quit. Side. Hi. Lovely. Which just
Enemy
leaves the
down.
goblin on the field.
This heat is frying my internals.
Which we're just gonna see if we can artillery to death. And switch this over. 2 Infernos, 1 standard. We're just running around. 10-layer cake.
AC2
Important
ammo
question:
depleted.
what pie or cake is best suited for delivery by orbital bombardment? What's the heaviest cake you got?
Orders.
What is the cake that sits in the gut and never goes away? That's the cake you want. Hi, remember when you fired a large laser at me and it damaged my center torso? Did I seriously run out? I am out of high explosive rounds.
I got it.
That's the only reason you're alive. I
Commander.
want you to know that. The only reason your existence has continued is because I ran out of high
Full
explosives.
speed, no target.
Well, at least he missed everything on that one. Fruitcake. Chocolate. Apparently fruitcake is the preferred version. Keep moving. Take that height advantage.
Going full throttle.
And we're going to burn you out with all of the Inferno that we've got. Barrage.
Giving them everything I've got.
Fire. It's contagious. Literally, actually, in this game.
Ammo gone.
From the top. Badly damaged are you? Your left side, which is the side not facing me at the moment, but it is a side that I can get to. If I can be slightly further away, that would be preferred. What are my targeting systems? No, that's not going to happen. Alright, this will be the best we can get. I assume I'm within a minimum range bracket here. No, it doesn't say actually. Well, ATMs.
Copy that.
And the hag. And it's all taken care of. 3 versus 8. We handled most of that. The most dangerous thing on the field clearly was that chaparral, which was dealt with appropriately. So, all things told, not too bad for basically the F team or so. We get to make a cool amount of money, like 500,000 or so. Although we did go over our cash limit a little bit. We went to 108, 208, something like that. So, 620,000 civils of upkeep costs. Yeah, Evan Jag picking up most of that. The light carrier grabbing 1, and this. Oh yeah, the light carrier's kill was from the flare mortars, which randomly critted out the ammunition on that trebuchet. Fruitcake with an ablative fondant shell, or fondue. I don't know. Yeah, so not bad. I think it was a better choice to have used the light carrier than it would have if we had picked the chaparral on that one. Chaparral's not as maneuverable, and the chaparral doesn't have that turret. So the light carrier can basically just run circles around things and just continue blasting at it. Also, being able to stack up 3 evasion every single turn while being outside of line of sight was very fun. If they had tried to go after him, it would not have worked for them. Korea taking stuff from Clan Diamond Shark. That is not okay. Quarter 4,000, so in the end we make high 500,000s. But that is every single pilot exhausted. A quick check of the mechs that need to be patched up. So we'll send all the 2 days to the top. Get them done first. Yeah, by the time that everybody's ready to go, we'll be sitting pretty. Let's see, E1 welder. What do you want? He's unstable apparently. Alright, E1 welder, you're gonna have to complete your treatment. He's gained the rebellious and reckless. Oh, that's fun. +1 evasion ignore, -1 maximum evasion. Great. And the pilot makes his own thing, so that's a RP thing. Hey, we got a loot box. I hear it's probably a sun spider. Wow. 3 hags. More ferrolaminar, some glazed, heavy ferro. 2, 3 medium improved, and a hellhound. Okay, we can rip some stuff off the hellhound. And we were asking for a lighter-ish mech, which we can use. Unfortunately, that does max out my mech bays again. So, yeah. I kind of want to put the 2C in storage, because I don't think that it's super useful in this case. Although I should probably just store one of the sun spiders. Not enough. My grandmother makes a cake my brother and I named 10 tons cake. You can... More egg. 3 hags, I think they're trying to tell us something. Yeah, they might be. Alright, I am going to store this. So we're going to store one of the sun spiders. Because we have 2. And they're all... Or we have 3 and they're all identical. So a Hellhound, this will now hopefully feature in several of our matches, I would imagine. Hellhound 1, which means that it is equipped with LB10, ER large, streak 6, and a second ER large. Interesting. Dumb? A little bit. Like that is the natural improvement. Oh, you're not even an Omni-Mech. You're just a mech. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah, we'll take one day to swap that out. Get a hand. With mountain heat. Only support in upper left arm. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, because he doesn't have a lower arm actuator. And because he's not an Omni, I can't replace it. Yeah, I'm gonna take the one day to get a +5 accuracy boost from putting both lasers in the same location.
Shouldn't be too hard.
And yeah, we just need a couple more days of everybody chilling out. 1, 2. All work is done. Pause, Jesus. One more day until the Medbay 3 is done.
Hey boss, we just
Lovely.
completed those
E1 Welder
upgrades.
will be back in one day as well. Perfect. To engineering, we need to modify things. Oh, actually, don't forget the cockpit redo for the Hellhound. What does the cockpit redo on the Hellhound need? Thought you tweaked the first Sunspider bit? We did not. At least I don't think we did. We may have, actually. We may have altered his cockpit a bit. Anyway, we're going to put a cut in here for YouTube. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what I've been saying, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, and we'll see you all in the next episode.